Let's go. Good morning, my friends. So, oops, looks like I got my Roku TV in the background, so you can see my Roku apps. I didn't mean that. Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal, PeaceLoveMusic, with another episode of the Let's Go Good Morning Show, brought to you in partnership with our excellent friends over at BitcoinLive, Decentralized Broadcasting. It is Tuesday, another week, the 20th of May. Month is flying by. As I get older, time seems to go faster. That's a true statement, at least from my perception. But I'm not sure if time might actually just be speeding up. Maybe that's what's going on. We don't know. But it does seem to be going very, very rapidly these days. We got so much going on. That might be why, too. We got a lot going on. So we got a lot drawing our attention, and we got a lot to think about all the time. So that could be why things seem to be going so fast as well. Hard to tell. It is Tuesday. We got a lot left in the week, a lot cool stuff going on today. The big deal is the Stacks Town Hall. It's coming up at 11 a.m. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But all sorts of stuff going on in our ecosystem. Really just want to make sure you guys remember, Chads, share out the live stream. If you guys like what we're doing, and we have a great audience, and we love all of you, and we have a lot of people participating, and a lot of people coming in, saying hi in the live chat, and talking, and participating in the game rounds that we have at 9:30 and everything. But the biggest thing you guys can do is sharing out the live stream. The second most important thing you can do is going over to DeOrganized.media and setting up a basic account on there if you haven't already done so. It's going to be really cool stuff going on there, and it will pay to be an early adopter of the platform. So get on over to DeOrganized.media and check us out. But do also please share the live stream if you like what we're watching and you like what we're doing here. Spread the word. let your friends know what we're doing and get out and participate and help us grow. It really makes a big deal for us. Friendly reminder, this is a news show. We're providing news and information only. We are never providing financial advice. Always do your own research and never invest money you cannot afford to lose. That being said, the numbers this morning, I forgot to get the Bitcoin numbers. Checked out the Stacks numbers, but I forgot to get the Bitcoin numbers. I looked at them earlier. So Bitcoin, as of right this minute on CoinMarketCap, is at 104,690. Fair and Greed Index has dipped down to 68. It was at 71 yesterday. Stacks coming in at number 60. My market cap actually moved up a little bit, but did dip down in price down to 83.49 cents for Stacks. Stacks is on super sale right now. And the top three gainers on CoinMarketCap for the last 24 hours are Aave, Pendle, and CurveDAO token. Stack STX, earn Bitcoin. It's that simple. Stacks is tied directly to the Bitcoin blockchain. All Stacks transactions have finality on the Bitcoin blockchain through the proof of transfer protocol that Stacks is built upon. And part of that requires people to stack their STX on the network, and they earn yield in Bitcoin when they do that. SBTC is programmable Bitcoin for DeFi. Stacks has fast, low-fee transactions, proof of transfer security, and native Bitcoin rewards, plus an amazingly robust Bitcoin DeFi ecosystem. Tell your friends, Stacks is where it's at. In the Stacks DeFi realm today, we have Hermetica offering 14% yield on USDH. That is a Bitcoin-backed dollar stablecoin that earns yield and remains stable to $1, pegged to $1, backed by Bitcoin, earns yield. And actually, you can buy it both on the Stacks network and as an ordinal directly on chain as on layer one. So options with USDH, and they have over $5.5 million total value locked on the platform. Great stuff going on with Hermetica. DCA into Bitcoin, Stacks, Runes, and more effortlessly at Bitflow.finance. And now Bitflow has just added a major upgrade to its liquidity platform with the launch of Flex Pools. Flex Pools allow users to provide liquidity in any ratio while benefiting from ultra-low slippage. There is a perp dex on Stacks now. We've been waiting for a long time. It finally launched. It's been operational for a little over a month now, so we're really excited. Velar launched their long-awaited perp dex. Now you can engage in perp trading along with staking your Velar, pairing your favorite tokens with SBTC, earning yield, and trading tokens all on Velar. Alex Labs Surge 4 has launched. Get over to alexlab.co/surge, and you can participate. I believe Leo is actually doing really well in that process. Zest Protocol is offering 4.41% yield on SBTC. That's right. You can earn almost 4.5% interest yield on your Bitcoin over at Zest Protocol. The highest yield at Zest today is 22.82% on USDA. That's Arcadico's dollar stablecoin. Over at StackingDAO, you can earn 7.46% on your STX with liquid STX, 7.91% native BTC yield in regular staking, or 7.24% with yield in SBTC. And the top three token gainers on stxtools.io for the last 24 hours are Pepe Cola. I've never heard of that one before. Alex and Velar. So the dexes on Stacks are doing well. That's interesting. What is happening today in the Stacks ecosystem? Heading over to DeOrganized Media and checking out the DeOrganized calendar. We have, as always, we just had the whatever morning space with Binta and Friends. Another tremendous turnout. I love how that space is growing. We're getting a bunch of people tuning in, and it's an open mic. People come up, you come up and say hi. You got something to talk about. You just want to chat with the crew. It's open, so come on and join us. Join every morning. You get to hear Binta's smiley voice. There's no better way to start your day. We have our morning show every day, Monday through Friday, where I'm bringing you all the news that I can gather that's pertinent to Bitcoin, crypto, and the broader related financial news. And that's from 8:30 to 9:30. At 9:30, we play Find2Earn rounds with games sponsored by RuCoin, LeoCoin, Bitcoin Pepe, Flat Earth, Fact Fun, and Meme. There is a $100 jackpot round for the meme token. We've been getting that daily. People have not been winning the round. It's a shorter round, and you got to find it within a short amount of time. And that jackpot's gone up over the last few days. It's up to $100, so you can win $100 worth of meme today. That's at 9:30. At 10 a.m. is the StackingDAO DeFi show. Great time. Last time, Rube's space dropped with BoostX, like $100 or $200 worth of Leo or something, like a large amount of Leo. So make sure you get into there. You never know what's going to happen with that. At noon is the Hermetica hangout, and I know there's something in between there. I'll talk about that in a minute. At 1 p.m., we have Learn TA with Landy. I think I got to double check. I might not be able to facilitate that. I have some things I have to juggle around. But as of right now, I think we are going to do it. 3 p.m., you have Art on Stacks. At 7 p.m., as always, the DeOrganized Night Show with GPSC and Friends. That is the place where the alpha happens. And make sure you tune in there. And just jumping over to the Stacks calendar, there is also the Stacks May Town Hall today at 11 a.m. That is with the Stacks account. You had to register, I think, to attend I think it's in Zoom. I'm not sure exactly where it is. I do think it'll stream also on the Stacks account on X as well, but I'm not positive exactly how that's going to go. There might still be time to register, so you check out the Luma. There was an announcement from the Stacks account and with a link to Luma to register for that. So if you haven't registered, make sure you do if you're interested in attending. If you have a space or a live stream or event series, a live event somewhere that you want to share with the community, you can head on over to deorganized.media, create your user accounts. Simple Stacks wallet connection and signature. There's no funds transfer. There's no cost. And we'll add your event to the community calendar. You just got to let us know. We'll get the event set up, and then you can add episodes or change times and self-manage once we have that in there for you. And whether it's a one-time event or a recurring series, we're happy to shout out, just like we did for all of what's going on in our ecosystem today. We'll shout out to our audience and let everyone know what you have going on. Bitcoin nears all-time high. Bitcoin surged past 106 and is closing in on its all-time high of 108,786. Tipped it down a little bit since then, driven by growing institutional demand and investor confidence. The global crypto market cap reached $3.36 trillion, with major tokens like Ethereum and Solana also seeing strong upward momentum. This really comes as legislative clarity around stablecoins begins to take shape, contributing to bullish market sentiment. Analysts believe BTC's momentum could carry it to new highs in the coming weeks as ETF flows remain strong and macro conditions stabilize. Definitely looking decent, although, if you don't trade, watch TA with Landy, learn TA with Landy if you want to learn how and learn the right way. But if you don't trade, it's best to just buy and hold. Not financial advice, by the way. Buy and hold things you have conviction over, that you feel good about. And everything else, don't FOMO. Don't get hyped into something, because usually when there's FOMO and hype, you've already missed it. So don't try to go chasing after, moonshots. That's how you get wrecked. Buy the blue chip assets and hold. Hold for the future, and don't use money you need next week. That's not how you do it. That's how you That's how you get into bad situations. Ethereum jumped over 7% in 24 hours, trading around 25.66 as bullish sentiment spreads through the altcoin markets. Solana is testing 170 resistance with price targets up to $400. That'd be a lot. And while Aave soared 24%, breaking key technical resistance at $250. That's good news. The altcoin rally reflects a broader appetite for layer ones and DeFi protocols, especially as Bitcoin dominance stabilizes. Analysts suggest this trend could signify a rotation from BTC into mid-cap tokens as traders hunt higher upside. And as a signal for this possibly being a time to rotate, Jim Cramer announced yesterday that he thought Bitcoin was a good hedge against excessive government spending. So probably going to see Bitcoin dominance fall a little bit. Probably as alt season, not financial advice. The U.S. Senate has advanced the Genius Act, legislation that would establish clear regulatory guidelines for stablecoin issuers. The bill includes provisions for auditing requirements, reserve backing standards, and restrictions preventing tech giants from issuing their own stablecoins. This move signals bipartisan momentum toward bringing the $150 billion plus stablecoin market into regulatory compliance and could set the tone for international regulatory frameworks. JP Morgan has quietly launched Bitcoin investment access for its wealth management clientele, marking a shift from previous skepticism expressed by CEO Jamie Dimon. The offering enables direct BTC exposure via custodial products and reflects growing institutional acceptance across the financial sector. Despite Dimon's repeat criticism of crypto, the bank appears committed to capturing demand from high net worth clients seeking diversified alternative assets. The market's demanding it. That's why institutions are adopting it, because there's a market that's growing that's demanding access to Bitcoin investment, and they want these traditional, that's what a lot of the market knows. So there's demand growing. That's why it's being adopted. This is actually what we've been waiting for a few cycles. The mass retail adoption isn't coming this cycle, but institutional adoption is here. It's already here. It's not just coming. Just where it actually grows to is really the question at this point. ZA Miner launches free crypto cloud mining platform with daily payouts. ZA Miner, that is no relation to Zero Authority, by the way. Huge shout out to the Zero Authority crew. UK-based crypto startup ZA Miner has launched a new cloud mining platform offering free sign-up bonuses and daily Bitcoin and Dogecoin payouts. Users receive $100 in mining power upon registration and can access services in over 100 countries. The platform seeks to democratize access to mining rewards without the need for expensive hardware or technical expertise. Initial reviews are positive, but users are advised to perform due diligence due to the high number of scams in this sector. Just look before you can leap. And I'm not sure I would be interested in that project at all, to be honest. Sounds scammy. ETF flows on May 19th. Bitcoin spot ETFs experienced a net inflow of $667.4 million. IBIT led with the inflow of 305. Ethereum spot ETFs saw total net inflows of 13.7 million on the same day. ETH-A recorded the highest single day inflows of 13.7, while other ETH ETFs remained flat. SBTC is going bigger. 2,000 more BTC coming soon. The Stacks ecosystem is unlocking another 2,000 BTC worth of capacity for SBTC, bringing the total to 5,000 BTC. With previous caps filling fast and the recent opening of SBTC withdrawals, this next phase fuels the growing wave of Bitcoin DeFi. More BTC, more users, more utility. Stacks is leveling up the future of decentralized Bitcoin finance. And Stacks has absolutely been crushing it. If you guys haven't been paying attention, it's just been one milestone after the other. I'm super psyched to see what the roadmap is what the updates on the roadmap are that they're going to announce today. I love what's going on with SBTC, the adoption of SBTC by Sui and Aptos and Solana, all huge developments. BitGo and Hex Trust launching custody and stacking support for STX, the Bitfinex listing, the withdrawal opening up, and no one, literally like less than 1% of SBTC being withdrawn after withdrawals open up. Stacks has been absolutely killing it. Plus, all the amazing protocols and platforms and projects building on the space, least of which is or not the least of which is Zero Authority DAO, with their V2 beta launch scheduled for May 23rd. That's this Friday. There's going to be probably a slew of new bounties available. We're really excited about what they're building over at Zero Authority with their take on-chain reputation, gig marketplace, bounties, incentivized access, and ways to engage peer-to-peer gig marketplace and reputation on chain. We love what they're doing, and then the platform is going to go full Nova a week later on May 30th. So we'll have a little bit of a beta launch on Friday, and then the full launch of their Nova version comes on the 30th. Love what they're doing. Huge fan of both James and Zero over there, and love what they're doing. BoostX, another project on Stacks that should have people super excited. BoostX is a Chrome extension that allows users on X to send and receive Stacks, Bitcoin, and other Stacks tokens and Stacks NFTs. You can even drop Stacks to all the people in a space that you're in, just by having the extension enabled on the same browser you're accessing X from, and you have a Stacks wallet on, and users have to have a BNS name, which you can get heading over to BNS.1. BNS.1 is another amazing project over on Stacks. BNS names is great, and you can participate in that now. If you do not have a BNS name, head over to BNS.1. You can claim your own .btc, .stx, or other BNS name and lock in your digital presence on Bitcoin. More functionality with the zone file updates coming too. Huge shout out to Eric and Dan T and Larry and Marvin and all the guys that were Setpato, all the guys that were hammering on that process, making more functionality for BNS names. And BNS1, we're super psyched about that. Lots going on with Rozar's Charisma platform and the Blaze subnet and all the cool things he's got going on with his meme coin roulette and op predict market and all that stuff. He's got an on-ramp for you can buy Stacks tokens with a debit card over just crazy stuff going on with that. Xenitron's Find2Earn project, which we love his on-chain game and his encrypted NFTs, and the way he's working with on-chain gaming that will be resistant to bots and cheating. So he's looking at ways to make fair and honest gaming and gaming experiences for people, and that part of that is with his Find2Earn, which also incorporates using BoostX. We're also super excited about Fact.Fun and what Rafa's been doing over there with his integration of the pre-launch phase for bonding curve tokens and a way to kind of, buying seats ahead of time and starting out with some funding and really cool innovations there. There's so much going on. And if you are a builder looking to build, I didn't mention Boom Wallet. I did mention Boom Dan and all that, but Boom Wallet, another project with their smart shops and the functionality that they're bringing on-chain to on-chain commerce, really cool things that they're doing. And builders, by the way, if you are looking at building on Bitcoin, Stacks is where to go. And Stacks Ascent is a great place to look into getting some support from the ecosystem for building It's a structured accelerator program designed to guide developers and startups building on the Stacks blockchain with a 5-tier progression system, and they offer grants, mentorship, and exposure as participants advance from idea to mainnet ready projects. So that's the Stacks Ascent program put out by Stacks devs. And if you are just beginning, before you're not really ready to get into a grant program or an accelerator program, you're just looking to start with your project or just seeing if Stacks is for you, you can head on over to stacks.co/build/get-started, and you can access developer tools, beginner guides, and full app building resources. Whether you're new to blockchain or an experienced builder, you'll find everything you need, including opportunities to get paid to build. Don't wait. Start building on Stacks today. You just go over to stacks.co, and at the right-hand side, it'll say, well, that's on this side where you're watching, right? So it'll be like somewhere like way here somewhere. You can actually press get started, and I'll bring you all over to all that stuff you need to know about. So that is the news. What is up, Jamie, my brother? How are you doing this morning? Jamie's going to come talk to us one morning. And nobody famous, as always. Much love. I saw you getting some flowers this morning from the crew, and well deserved with all you do for that the BPEPE group and everyone. Really, we love you. Real quick before I bring on the homie, just want to say a word from one of our amazing sponsors. If you haven't heard, if you're new to the Stacks ecosystem and you didn't really know what stacking was, StackingDAO is a great place to start. They are the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. StackingDAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums, and users start earning rewards immediately, so there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. Choose to get your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. You want to start earning yields today? Head over to StackingDAO.com and jump in. StackingDAO is where liquidity meets opportunity. I know I said I wanted to talk about one of our sponsors, but I'm actually going to talk about both of them. Bitflow is the DEX on Stacks, the top DEX on Stacks, letting you trade native BTC, STX, SPTC, USDC, runes, and more all in one place by aggregating price on Alex, Arcadico, and Velar exchanges. Recently, Bitflow rolled out Flex Pools, launching STX to support liquid staking assets, offering flexible deposits, smarter rewards, and deeper liquidity. And now live, the first ever Stacks on Chain Zeely campaigns are happening over at Bitflow on their Zeely page. You can head over to Zeely, find Bitflow. There's some great stuff. We also have a daily Zeely campaign with them. You need the password. You can only get it here on the live show. We do show it a couple times during the couple hours we're streaming. HODL to yield. There. HODL to yield is today's passwords. Takes you 20 seconds to go over there, get into the Zeely campaign, get your points daily. Easy to do. Easy peasy. Head on over there and do it. And I'm going to bring in my friends, GP. Good morning, my brother. How are you doing today?
Doing good. Feeling bullish. Getting ready for the Stacks Town Hall.
Yes, sir. And we've got, well, what happened there? Oh, there it is. All right. A little delay. We've got Blockface in the house. How are you doing today, bro?
Right side of the bars, right side of the ground.
You feeling better since we got that address squared away for we're not staying at Lowe's?
You want to tell them the story?
Well, yeah, we got an Airbnb for we're calling DeOrganized house. And again, huge shout out to Zest Protocol for sponsoring that for us. They are helping us cover the cost of that. We ended up with a 6-bedroom Airbnb because we weren't sure how many people were or weren't going to come. And it's a good thing we did, actually, because I thought for a minute it was just going to be you and me in a 6-bedroom Airbnb. GP has a friend he's meeting up with, so he may just kind of come visit us and then leave because he's got better things to do. But that's good for him. But Jack B's coming out. We got Killer Mark from the B Pepe crew are going to come hang with us. Jack's bringing Crip Titty with him, so we're going to meet Crip Titty in the reel. Crip Titty coming out. I feel like Crip Titty might help bring some entertainment to us. And who else? Oh, Rosar said he was going to come by. You got Rocky coming and hanging with you too. So we're going to have a pretty full house.
I'm excited, man. I'm going to be kicking
up in. Chad, Ace might come in. I heard Elemento is going to be staying in the area, but he has family in the area, so he'll probably drop in. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be kicking it with y'all. It's one of those things like getting together with your buddies and at a very pivotal time for Bitcoin. I think this is one of the most important conferences in Bitcoin's history. So it's gonna be a good time, man.
It's the institutional adoption conference.
Yeah, dude.
It's a big deal. Vice President, I think Trump's going to show up, right? He's not scheduled to be there, but I think one of his kids, I think it's Eric or Don Jr. is on the list of speakers. Vice President is on there. Vance, bunch of people on there. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Trump shows up. Also be setting a Guinness. If you make a Bitcoin transaction while you're there, you're part of they're working on a Guinness Book of World Records for the most Bitcoin transactions in one place.
They got a rock wall. They got multiple dance floors where the crypto bros can get down. It's
listen.
exciting.
You know what we need to do? We need to find the crypto girls. We really do. There's definitely room for more feminine energy in our space for sure.
I agree. Let's onboard some chicks.
I offered to change my gender.
Dancing with dudes.
I offered to change my gender for the week.
Terrible. Tragic.
Don't make me say mean things to you, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to be mean or hurt your feelings. Listen, there's someone out there for everybody.
Yeah, but nodes don't have a gender, huh?
What's that?
Do nodes have genders?
I believe they are asexual. Nothing wrong with that too. I mean, I'm kind of past, like, I'm not asexual, but I'm really less interested these days. I don't, I've done it too much.
You should see some of the new ones. They have great noses.
Noses?
Yeah, that's how you tell if they have the Megan Fox nose.
Oh no.
I don't get it.
Rumors.
Elaborate.
Like if you're in Thailand and you want to make sure you're going to have a good time and not a great time, you have to look at the nose. The nose gives it away.
You sure it's not the Adam's apple?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I just look before I can leap. That's all I worry about. What's up, STXAI? What's up, STXAI?
How are we feeling about this Stacks roadmap discussion? Good morning, Mel.
Hey, morning. How are you?
Doing all right. Still here.
Hello, rest
Morning,
of boys.
So something
Hi.
important is happening today, I understand.
Yeah, at 11 a.m., they've got the Stacks roadmap discussion, how Stacks is winning in 2025. They're going to be discussing plans for SBTC, Stacks, what's on the roadmap. I would imagine maybe they might cover something about the WASM upgrade for Stacks.
Yeah, Wagme was speculating on that yesterday, but honestly, I'm not sure that there probably isn't news on that on the roadmap side of things, to be honest.
If you look at their announcements, it does say WASM.
Oh, did it? I didn't see.
Yeah.
I didn't see that on there.
WASM
I saw
sounds
it-
like it's stuck in the past.
It's a weird word,
WASM.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Such a
not
bad
like
word.
woodism, you know?
Not ism. Yeah, it's not ism. It's wasm.
It stands for WebAssembly something, right?
Yeah, the idea is that
WebAssembly is what
you
it
know,
stands for.
when you're on your computer, you're not using HTML, CSS, or JavaScript. You might be using C or C++ or Rust. And so from my research, it looks like WASM brings the ability for us to use languages like Rust, which are blazing fast and bring all of the benefits of C without the memory issues, to the web. Right? So being able to bring native functionality, speeds, and power that usually are restricted to your machine into your browser through WASM is a big deal, not insignificant.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Generally, like, just to give people a background as to what WASM is or why it's important in Web 2. We're right on Restream right now. Restream is an app, but it's a web application. So it compiles somehow. I don't know this. I'm not a tech guy, but I know it must.
You're on the right
compile in
track.
WASM
Mhm.
because I don't actually have to download the app to my device locally to use it. I'm using it as a web app. So that means that it's compiled. All the program is compiled and read through the browser. That's made possible through WASM. So it will actually allow for, generally speaking, it'll make things faster and more efficient, but it also allows people to, you won't necessarily have to code in Clarity to write smart contracts on stacks, because you'll be able to code in like C++ or C
Rust.
or Rust or whatever,
And
as
Rust
long as it's a WASM compatible language.
Rust is big because Rust is what Solana uses. And so if we wanted to onboard people from the Solana community who are stacks or Bitcoin curious, this would be the best way for us to onboard people without having to have them on board, a new language.
Right. It makes, well, and their apps can be composable potentially right into stacks with a lot less. You don't have to rebuild the whole app.
And that's the way we make Solana compostable, huh? All right, sorry.
I got it. GPU is Mel is completely unamused.
I was just like, what? Am I even on the news? You're boring me. You
guys
me
are
at
talking about
wasn't.
letter words.
You lost me at wasn't. Boring.
But that's the title of today's show.
Boring.
I'm bored. Who's wearing pink pants? That's what I want to know.
Who's wearing pants at all?
That was my next question. We
yeah,
could all be pantless.
It's too cold here this morning.
Yeah, it's freezing here. Listen, you guys are all, your mouths aren't moving when your voices are. You know when it's laggy?
Oh, same.
It's gonna be your internet.
You.
Are you going insane?
Is my mouth lagging?
No,
Yep.
not on our end. Not on my end.
If you close your eyes, does it still occur? I heard. Did you see that research that people who are blind are less prone to be schizophrenic? Did you ever see that?
No.
Yeah.
I
Crazy,
love
right?
that.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, I love it. So I'm getting less and less schizophrenic as I get older.
Or you just, if you want to reset yourself, just close your eyes.
Yeah. Okay. Look here. This is me schizophrenic. Oh, this is me normal. Look at this. Not even depressed.
I like it. You should go in and out. That's what she said.
Schizophrenic, not.
Yeah, such a base take from Kitty this morning. Not even depressed.
Not depressed.
Unenlightened.
It's like
Enlightened.
Oh, I'm so enlightened.
I wonder what the correlation or causation of that might be.
I know,
Do they
right?
have an idea? Are they speculating on it or not really?
Well, it occurs to me we eat with our eyes. Right?
Yes,
No,
there's a
we-
restaurant where it's dark, and if you
Yes.
eat,
I've been to that. They call it Au Noir in Toronto.
And there's another restaurant where they make food, like they'll make a cake that looks like a boiled egg.
Dude, have you
And
ever
it
have you ever
totally messes
done
with people's
this
heads.
in the dark eating? They call it au noir in Toronto, and there's like a successive passageway of doors to make sure no light gets in, and you get seated and you have to eat in the dark. It's
I'm totally
amazing.
interested in technical stuff. I was
Oh,
just
it's so
saying.
amazing.
It's because I know everything about WASM.
Of course,
Oh,
yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah, why argue about facts, right? But au noir, if you're in Toronto, it's dining in the dark. And I think the servers are blind. I swear to God.
Well, that's a place that they can be.
Mm-hmm.
How
That
did
would be
we
a handy place to be
Why
blind.
would you focus? Well, I don't understand why you would have this. Why would you like? What's the niche of having blind servers?
Well, they don't need to see it's dark.
Yeah, so
The whole
maybe it's
restaurant's got no lights in it.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe they just close their eyes and try to, DEI them. You think for DEI they would have to hire people who can see? Anyways.
Women love
I
technical
think they would
stuff.
actually have to hire people that don't see to meet
Women-
certain disability requirements.
Women
right?
love what?
I'm complaining about the quote that was on the screen a minute ago.
What was that?
Women don't like technical stuff and y'all want more there.
Women aren't typically interested in the overly technical stuff, but you'll all want more women. Yes, that's correct. Nobody.
Yes.
Yeah, nobody. We want more women. And also, I like technical stuff, just not wasms.
Yeah, Wasm sounds like fucking Harry Potter and some shit. Fuck that.
There's
Fuck
a lot of
wasn't.
stuff like Harry Potter.
Hoobada-doo, Wasm on you. You know what I mean? That's what it sounds like.
I'm gonna
Harry
wasm
Potter
you.
garbage.
Yeah.
Mike
We want
spitting
something
fire here.
more technical.
I like J.K. Rowling, but fuck Harry Potter.
Yeah, I'm with you. I want to say that. I like that. I want a T-shirt that says that.
I support J.K. Rowling, but fuck Harry Potter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great shirt.
Like the totally wrong way around. But
Yeah,
hey.
it feels like Harry Potter was like the fucking millennial Terminator 2. You know?
What was that? You know what I never got? We went through that whole phase. First of all, with Twilight, which
You're right.
I just wanted to throw a shoe at.
I'm glad I missed that.
Ugh.
My wife's not into that kind of thing either. So
And then Harry Potter. Yeah, I didn't watch it, but just irritated me. Those like sad-faced. I hate movies.
There's a
Yeah,
lot-
you know what it is? It's their version of emo.
Super-
You know? The
Yeah.
nylon arm gloves.
Anyway,
What's going on
Yeah.
here?
what's up, hero?
I miss you, hero.
We had a good call with Krieger, eh? On Friday.
You had a great call with Frieger.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. Hero, I gotta do I need to line up? Hero,
Yeah.
DM me about Friday if I need. We're looking at either bringing on asking Crypto Dude or Rafa if they want to come on. I'm not sure. We're waiting to see if there's a SIP specific call for the Friday show or if we're just gonna do like more like focus on an innovator and get somebody
be-
on for that.
It would be good to recap the SIPs in process. Because as far as I'm concerned,
we
there's
can
about
do
3 to
that.
5.
Right, we can
Mhm.
actually do that. That's
Mhm.
only like a 10-15 minute read through
Mhm.
anyway. Kind of read through like this one, summarize it. There's this one, summarize it. We can do that. I don't think we need to make an hour long show out of it. though.
And tell me, have you got any more updates about Vegas?
Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of fun. Zest sponsored the DeOrg house. So big shout out to Zest. And
What
we got
did you say?
Staying at the Home Depot or Lowe's. We're not
Yeah.
staying at Lowe's.
I've been seeing the interview requests come in through the email. I wanted to talk to you guys about how we might let them know that we would like to interview any and all of them, record the interviews, edit and publish and promote the video and recorded interviews.
All
So
of them.
if there's someone at this conference who's signed up, because a lot of the people who have signed up for the conference, right, are very interested in getting media created about their organization.
Right. There's a lot of you probably getting them too. Every so often you'll get an email from a like a PR company. Actually.
To be honest with you, I saw a Stacks competitor. I was like, oh,
Rootstock. Yesterday, I got one from a Rootstock person yesterday. But the thing is that I've responded to a bunch of them, and none of them actually replied back. So I'm not really looking at scheduling specific interviews. I know. So there's also going to be booths with people that are there, like vendor booths that are there to promote their projects and stuff. So we're going to have no shortage of people. We're going to be able to just walk around and say, hey, would you like to talk to us live on DeOrganized about your project? And then
do you know anything about the space? Remember you mentioned there might be an opportunity for us to have a space in which we would conduct these things?
I know there's a lounge. There's a media lounge.
Beautiful.
I don't know how access to the media lounge works and if we can bring people in there to do interviews.
Please, thank you.
We just need to. I'm not positive how all of that's going to work, and it's really going to
find out.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like kind of like first come first serve. If you get there and there's a spot to set up, set your shit up.
Well, that's why I want to email them and let them know. Is there any way we can? You know what I mean? Right? Because the opportunity to meet these, we're going to have content for the next 6 months if we're able to kind of capture all of this. We're going to
have content for the next 6 months, even if we don't have a spot to set up to do interviews, because we'll be able to just.
All I'm saying is that, you know, if all it is an email away to them.
I've thought a lot about this. And the thing is that I've responded to a bunch of people that have been emailing saying we're available for interviews. And I'm not sure that the people that are reaching out on their behalf are actually, I'm not sure how legit some of these requests are. I've responded to a number of them and they haven't actually responded with any kind of, yes, let's schedule a time, which is actually fine because I don't want to get too scheduled and tight with a schedule on when we're going to have people in and who and not, because people aren't going to be able to make that schedule anyway. You're going to, so I don't want to be sitting there waiting for someone to come show up for an interview and not have them show up, and then waiting for, and then miss out on the opportunity. I think what's probably going to happen is we'll have an opportunity to set up the computer somewhere. GP, we might even, is it possible we could maybe even use your friend's room at the place if we needed to as a spot to set up
a computer up there? I don't know if we'd be able to use the room or not.
Not for interviews, but well, if we just set up a laptop up there and have the stream going anyway, we could
That's what I was thinking. Just like have a stream going, and then that way we can tune in from our different devices and like, you know, capture the moment for multiple angles, and then you know, maybe have some different clips that are playing during, and then just have the stream running. But yeah, I think that would be feasible.
Okay.
There's a lot of logistics, and however it works out, it's going to be amazing. You know?
Yeah, I think logistic meeting is a meeting. This is like, let's talk about something interesting. I think it's amazing and excellent. But I think, you know, what was I going to say? Have you spoken to somebody at the foundation about getting like a Stacks banner and then supporting yourself? But anyway, maybe we should just have a meeting afterwards. Tell me something else.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure. The less stuff we have to carry in there and so if I set up a table with my laptop and my camera and my lighting and everything, if we actually have access to that, then somebody has to stay there and at that spot. You know what I mean? Because otherwise the gear will walk off.
And I don't mind, because if we have one person finding interesting people and directing them back towards the interview spot, then it's just a carousel.
We can even take turns.
That's what normally happens. For somebody, I've been to a lot of these kind of events, and what normally happens, you walk in and somebody is walking around. There's like somebody standing with a camera and a microphone and a banner behind them, just a small banner that you can see. And somebody's walking around saying, hey, excuse me, we're from DeOrganized Media. We are interviewing over there. Would you like to come through and have an interview? And then they go, oh, okay. And then they go there. That's normally what happens.
Yeah, but there's going to be, you're not the only media there. You know, there's going to be lots.
No, there's normally like a row. And then you just go from media to media.
So do we need to bring a table with us? I'm not flying with a table. So how does that work? Do we need a table, or do we have a table, or will they have?
No, you need a tripod. You need like some things that stand on a tripod, so you can just set it up without.
Well, my cameras can. Well, my camera. We have the camera from the computer, so whoever is actually at the computer has a camera. I have a separate web camera that I can add to the stream at the computer and have that be a separate channel. And then I technically have two phones I can also use as cameras to stream from that I can set up. I actually have one taller tripod for that, and then a smaller one that could be like a desktop one. So I mean, we have plus whatever GPs bring in, plus whatever mics bring in. So we have a number of things we can do. I just don't know. I feel like most of the action really is going to be walking around and just finding people. I don't think it'll be bringing people over for a sit-down interview. I don't know. Well,
it's not sit down. They'll be standing up. There's no sitting. They'll just stand there, and you'll have a few words with them, and then they'll walk off. Right. And there will be people. You see, you got to remember, people want the media. I mean, people are there for. They're not going to be. If you go up to somebody and you say, "Hey, I'm from Stacks,"
this is why we need Mel to come.
No, we walk up to somebody and say, "Hi, I'm from DeOrganized Media. We're live streaming. Want to tell us about your project?" Everyone's going to tell us about their project.
Yeah, you just say, "Come over here," and people go. Trust me, it works in every single event I've been to with my husband. That is exactly what happens. People walk in, and as they're walking in and looking all lost, generally people also, when they walk into an event, they don't know which they kind of like spend like a few minutes feeling a bit lost. And that's where you're getting them. You know, you saying to them, "Hey, welcome. I'm from DeOrganized Media. Please come through here. We're doing interviews." And generally you'll find people will just go, "Okay." You know, it's not difficult. And I think take the tripods, just account for anything. You know, that's what you've kind of got to do. You got to take some equipment and say, okay, for like a few hours, we'll test out standing here. If that doesn't work, we'll walk around. And I think like GP could be walking around as well, you know, doing it. It's not, it's definitely going to happen like that, I'm sure.
Yeah, Hero, we're gonna get JD Vance and Saylor both to say to actually shout out the amazing D grants cohort 1 and cohort 2 project and ask why that we haven't seen cohort 3 yet. What's going on with cohort 3? That's what Saylor wants to know.
Okay, so tell me, what else is going on in the world of stacks and Bitcoin?
Bitcoin, the SBTC cap raise is happening on Thursday. So another 2,000 BTC are going to be flooding into the Stacks ecosystem within a matter of 24 hours, just like last time. We're pretty confident that that's going to happen because SBTC withdrawals opened up a couple weeks back, and literally like nobody wants to take their SBTC back out into BTC. And why would they? You know, I mean, it's much more functional and usable on Stacks, and you got all the benefits of Bitcoin finality still. So seems to make sense. Less than 1% of the SBTC or the BTC that minted into SBTC has been withdrawn since withdrawals opened up a couple weeks ago. So there's no demand to pull it out. There's lots more demand to get more in. Mel, I don't know if you know the cap raise was supposed to happen last week and it got delayed by a week. And the reason it got delayed was actually because there's an institutional partner, institutional custodial partner that needed a little time to get their tech up to speed so that they could participate, which is hugely bullish. There's institutions.
I think we're going to hear about that today as well in the town hall.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot going on in the town hall today. People tune in at 11 o'clock, and you will not be sorry you did. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot going on, and there's so much other stuff going on, like every day. I want to shout out again BoostX, by the way, because he's been with the space drops and the addition of like he's made like 50 some odd space drops. They dropped some tokens to like 50 some odd people at one point on Friday, and the participation in spaces across the board since he started doing that has been huge. Even when we don't like our morning spaces, don't get me wrong, it's new and so we're growing, but we're still getting like, when we started out, some days it was just me, GP, and Binta for the first 10 minutes, and now it's like 40-50 people tuning in most days, and it's only a half an hour space. So some of that I'm going to chalk up to BoostX because he's been driving a little bit more participation. I'm also going to chalk up some of that to GP and all the work he's doing in the Discords for Zest and StackingDAO, because he's got a bunch of guys following, like a bunch of cats in space that are like following him around now too.
You guys are doing such an incredible job, really. It's like, our ecosystem was such a, it was very intimate and very community driven, and it was incredible. But it was this idea of kind of everybody being able to be connected in one place and hear everything that they need to hear in one place. And I think, with GP being on the kind of pulse when it comes to the Discords that he's in, bringing the new stuff, I think it's really amazing. And Binta doing the spaces, so exciting.
Honestly, I'm so glad I picked her too, because her smiley voice is just so bright, and it's just such a great way to start the day. You get the positive vibes from Binta, and it just makes everything better. It really does. It doesn't matter the dog started, but yesterday I turned into meat. As soon as I launched the space, my puppy was like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat you now." I was just getting the shit bit out of it. I launched the space, but it was but she just, even when that's happening, it's like, I get Binta's here. It's not that bad. Everything's positive. We're all good. And she's just every day. So, I mean, yeah, we're moving forward. We're getting hundreds of people, over 1,000 people every morning. It is just about time for Find2Earn. So I think the game master is here.
He just left again too. Oh, there, back.
Let's go.
Hey.
Good morning,
GM. Do you hear me well? Because I have lags from Underworld.
Yes, we hear you well. You're saying the signal's not getting through to the Underworld well today?
Yeah, I will reconnect if something happens.
Okay, I see you now. I can hear you.
Is there Starlink in the Underworld?
Yeah, it's something like Deadlink.
Deadlink.
Did anybody win the
No, the jackpot is $100 worth of meme today.
Yes! Crazy. This is what I'm telling you, it's for me, guys.
I feel it.
It could be. And maybe that's why you had to drop off yesterday.
Kitty's gonna win it.
Kitty is in it to win it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I want everybody to send me their positive energy.
Sending positive energies.
Thank you. I'm receiving it from you.
Sending the Binta energy.
Sending.
Binta.
Okay, meditating. Namaste. Guys, again, I'm going to grab the spotlight for 2 minutes before we go on to the game thing. Tomorrow, Bitcoin and Beyond, 12 p.m. ET. Please join me. I'm having an interview with the curator at Sovereign, founder and curator at Sovereign Art, and we are going to be talking about Bitcoin ordinals. So if you want to invest in Bitcoin art, please tune in tomorrow. There's some incredible things going on there. I know it's quiet with ordinals now.
That's the
but
time.
it is the future of art.
Yeah, when it's quiet is the time to look at it, actually.
Exactly. It is the future of art. It cannot not be. Not financial advice, but if you want to know what ordinals to buy, ask me.
So the Game Master has dropped out for a minute. So real quick, I'm going to play a word from our amazing sponsors while we're waiting for him to get back and launch our games today. Let me... Oh, he's gone again. I thought I saw him drop in. Let me see. Maybe we can just
maybe someone
we
is
can
trying
announce
to
the
see
games.
if we are in back to live.
Yeah, maybe someone's trying
Can I
to
show
summon
you
him
something?
back. Yeah, we can.
Underworld is busy today. They
Oh.
need Zenny.
Oh,
Is he
is he
back?
here? Maybe not. I don't know. I keep hearing it, but it's not. He's not there. That's unfortunate. All right, let me.
So-
yeah, what you got, Mel?
You know, like, I mean, my mom passed away like in 2017, right? And I was like a very different person than I am now. Okay. I was just like a full on party animal. And so I didn't really pay the kind of attention that I wish I had. My son was young, you know what I mean? Anyway, there's certain things that I want to ask her, but I'm unable to, right? So I thought, anyway, so the other day I found this and I bought it, right? It's a life story interview kit, which you must get if your parents are still alive. And I'm not sponsored by them, but this, I actually got it because I want to ask people things on interviews. So I was thinking I want to ask you guys a question every day. But what you do is you buy this and then you sit with your parents and you video them and you ask them these questions. And so you get to know the story of them, which you can pass down. Isn't that lovely?
I like that.
That is
That's
really cool, actually.
It's so beautiful. And it gives you tips for recording it. How do you make a little movie of your parents? And so I'm going to do this for my son.
Yeah,
That
I
is
think,
awesome. Can you send that?
nice.
I think Trick
Eh?
had mentioned something about that about a month or so ago too. Something similar.
Could you send a link to that? Like, what's the name of it?
Life story interview kit.
I've given
yeah.
my parents one. It's a book that they can fill in written. So the same questions, I think, but then in book form, and they can write into it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. This is so, you know what I think as well? It's quite nice to have it on video because I've got one of those books for my son, but I never kind of look at it, and then I got to page through it. But imagine you just make a video and you mint it on.
Yeah, you can. Oh, that's cool. Mint it as an
Very
NFT.
cool. So we got the Hero saying you can get the recipes off them as well. All right, so Game Master is here. It seems like we have him stable. While we have him here stable, we should get into that whitelist round. By the way, atondawagme.stacks. We will add you to the whitelist round for tomorrow's games. I'm not sure if the Game Master can add you for today's now. I think he's already ready to go. Zenny, are you ready to launch today's whitelist round? Michael, are you gonna play?
Orange, can I watch you?
Sure. Depends if
Orange,
it's here or in the bedroom, but
all right,
sure,
we'll
you
have
can-
Orange.
What did you say, Orange?
depends if he wants to watch me on screen or in the bedroom.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
How
you need
old
that.
are
You
you,
need the
Orange?
NFT for that.
He's that type of guy.
NFT porn? What?
Oh no. How did
How
you do
Orange?
Yeah, non-fungible titties.
Yeah. I own NFTs.btc, so it's NFTEASE.
Okay,
I
Peace-Love,
tend
I
to be
drop you the pictures. Can you show the pictures to the audience?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can.
We could use encrypted NFTs.
All
Yeah.
right. So we got double round for fact fun.
So double round for the newcomers here. You have to find the Fakun somewhere.
the Fakun.
What?
There he is, right there. This is an interesting one. I see the
You're not
setup
sharing.
of that street might be making it a little easier to find. And then we got
Yeah,
this
okay.
one here.
We are not seeing your picture.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
us.
You don't
It's
see it, or
us.
you do? Yeah. Okay. So this one
check.
here is with Jeep and the small military truck in front of the brick building. So you got a couple of these. Should both be relatively easy to find, you guys. So
Am I
Um,
lagging or I don't see it?
Yeah, I think you're lagging a little bit, Zen.
Okay.
yeah, you must be you must
Okay,
be right.
great.
'Cause
Okay,
I
let's
was-
play anyways. We play no matter what. Like,
You're coming through clear though, like your audio's good.
okay, nice. Let's go. We are ready to launch. On a countdown.
Let's go.
let's
5
go.
titties, 4 titties, 3 titties, 2 titties, 1 titties,
Let's go.
0
5,
titties.
4, 3, 2,
Ah.
1. Let's go.
That's the saddest
This
one of
game is
all.
on. This is game for whitelist for the players who didn't play before. We follow notification and we'll see who will be the first. to
That was the
find
best countdown.
This.
I never
Wait
realized
until I
before
count down.
now that
Wait until I count down next, boys.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
I think I never realized that Orange actually sounds a little bit like the Count from Sesame Street when he counts.
1 titty, ha 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 ha.
yeah.
2 titties, ha 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 ha.
I want to know how old you are. What did you say?
I'm in my 30s.
Okay.
Hottest 65-year-old ever wants to know how old you are, Orange.
Facts. Big facts.
Yeah.
Telling everyone, it was
Isn't that
fun
a
to tell.
category on Pornhub or something? Like males looking to find young stuff?
Yeah. You can dress me up as those cartoons. Yeah, it was fun when our show was small that you were giving away my age, but not anymore. There's only so many facelifts I can have.
Yeah, you don't look a day older than 64.
I don't believe Melanie has had one facelift.
Me either.
I'm too much of a hippie. I make my own fucking skincare products.
Yeah,
I
you don't
mean,
eat meat. You're not getting your face lifted. It's just not happening. That doesn't connect.
it's
I don't-
just gonna like.
Well, you don't need to because you don't eat meat.
Okay, the winner for the stop signs, these red signs to stop, is Molkin. Congrats, he tried a lot before.
Guys, make sure, I'm just reminding everybody, you got to like and repost the game round, and make sure you like and repost the live stream. Those are both rules for playing Find2Earn. And if you get the right answer, but you didn't like and repost the game round or this live stream, you can lose you lose the prize to the next person. So
And the winner for the cars is ADE. AD.
nice.
Congrats.
So these are both brand new players without
They are
BNS.
both new players. Congrats, everyone. Mantech, you have to find location. Not just a starting one. Come tomorrow and play again.
I forgot to
Okay,
say.
we have two winners. We continue. We have the next game. Let me share the next game. This will be whitelist. The Michael, the Melanie can play, and everyone who won like one time before. Do you hear me well? I'm in underworld. Help me.
We hear you well, sir. We hear you well.
Oh my god, everyone's gone crazy.
I'm
My
undead.
favorite.
I fucking
Please,
love
can you share the picture? The madness.
Dee Dee's
begins.
trying to take our lunch money, man. Come on, Dee Dee. Come on, Dee Dee.
Oh my
Share the
god.
picture, please. There is an end.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry. You send it to. All right.
Also,
Oh, is this what-
ADA doesn't has a BTS name yet, so he or she also needs a new one, I guess.
Okay,
So
I
I'm not
shared
sure-
to the piece the picture. Everyone see the picture because you have to find it. Now I see like somebody liking. It's another screen, yeah?
This is.
Is this the
what-
picture?
the end with the sky looks like it's got all these hexagons in it. This hex pattern.
That's crazy.
That's interesting. Is that what people will be searching for in the next round?
You
sir?
have to find the end of the texture of the matrix. It's a flat earth game.
Okay.
Ah, that's a firmament.
Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder how Orange is gonna find this one.
But this will be
Yeah.
again the whitelist game for the players like who won one or two times before. For Melanie, Michael, and Binta, we spoke to here before. They called End Myth, and we are ready to launch. You have to find this end sign.
Okay.
It will be not so hard. You have just to think a little bit and drop your yellow pigment to the right location. Only one winner.
I like when you talk dirty to me.
All right. So you guys are over on the Skull Coin page waiting patiently for the countdown. I'm going to switch back over to Orange's screen. You guys can watch the master run these game rounds. Also, again, friendly reminder for those that are just tuning in, get over and share out the live stream. Help us grow. If you like having these games to play on a daily basis, an opportunity to win these rounds, we need you to share out the live stream so we can reach more players and we can attract more sponsors for bigger prizes. You don't get to $100 jackpot prize by not sharing out the live stream. It takes a lot of work and a lot of daily commitment. All we're asking you guys to do is share out the live stream. So make sure you're liking and sharing the stream and you know, saying hi in the comments in the chat and stuff also helps. But you have to share out the live stream.
Okay.
All right, so we're over on the Skull Coin page and we're waiting patiently for the
We are
countdown.
ready. I'm going to count down till end. Okay,
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the end. The game is launching right now. You have to find the end.
Good luck, hunters.
The first person who find the end of our planet will win the prize. $10. Let's go, free money.
Don't forget to like and repost the game round.
You have to like and repost the game to be eligible to win. Otherwise, we will move this prize for tomorrow.
The end.
I should have probably talked on how I found it.
Yeah, there is not the only one end. You can try to find another one, Orange. For you, you have to find both.
Both ends. So if we are looking,
So the end is not the end. That's true.
I found an end.
Okay, we have a winner, and it's ghigh.btc. Congrats.
let's go.
Woohoo!
Oh, that was actually the one I found too.
That's pretty
Okay,
good. Well done.
the other game will be the open game for everyone.
So the next rounds will be open rounds. Get back to the Skullcoin page. Get ready. And while we're waiting for everybody to get back, I just want to give a quick shout out to our amazing sponsor at StackingDAO. StackingDAO is the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. StackingDAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums, and users start earning rewards immediately, so there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. Choose to get your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. Want to start earning yields today? Head over to StackingDAO.com and jump on in. StackingDAO is where liquidity meets opportunity. And sir, are you ready to launch the next round?
Yeah, 1 minute. Everyone get back.
Everyone get back. And while you're getting back, I'm just going to let everyone know about Bitflow, the top DEX on Stacks, letting you trade native BTC, STX, SBTC, USDC, runes, and more all in one place by aggregating prices on Alex, Arcadico, and Velar exchanges. Recently, Bitflow rolled out flex pools, launching with STX to support liquid staking assets, offering flexible deposits, smarter rewards, and deeper liquidity. Now live, the first ever Stacks on-chain Zeely campaigns with Bitflow are happening right now. You head over to Zeely, you look for Bitflow, and you can actually participate in our daily project, daily quests with Bitflow. Today's password, which you can only get on these live streams, is HODL to yield. It's right down the bottom there. HODL to yield, and you can get points daily. There's no reason for you not to. It takes 20 minutes. So as soon as the show's over, head over to Zeely campaigns and look up Bitflow. And our today password is HODL to yield. And the game is, we are ready, sir.
Okay, we have 3 more single rounds. Wanna play it simultaneously? We can play Pepe and Ru simultaneously.
Yeah, let's do that. Pepe and Ru. So far we had Fact Fun. Fact Fun, by the way, if you don't know, is a tremendous meme coin launching platform with a twist. They have their new pre-launch seeding round that has some really interesting functionality. If you're thinking about launching a meme coin, you definitely should take a look at Fact.Fun. And also Flat Earth, there's some really cool stuff going on with them. They're going to be collaborating with the UAP token and launching some kind of a game. I don't know all the details about that, but huge shout out to Flat Earth and the team over there as well. And we really appreciate their sponsorship of these game rounds for the month of May.
Okay, nice. We are ready to launch, so this will be a very unique picture. First picture you will see the Pepe with ice cream, and the second picture you will see the Roo skying in the air on the mountain. You have to find the exact picture with the Roo. Remember the exact picture with the Pepe, but the Roo is very important to find this skier on the mountain. We need to just, as a proof of game, it's like a proof of work. The Bitcoin miners finding the target hash, you finding the exact coordinates. The person who find, and we can check, everyone can check and see the proof of this location. Let's go, we are ready to launch. Who wanna count down?
I think it's Mel's turn.
Let's go,
Mine
Mel.
was too rude. I'll just go in Afrikaans. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
The Pepe game is launching. Ice Ice Pepe. And the Roo game is launching. Both games like medium rare. Yeah, it's a proof of gaming. The coordinates exactly Hero Gamer, like proof of. So the idea is the same, fair competition, but only for humans. It comes from the Bitcoin idea. Let's go.
So, and a huge shout out to the Bitcoin Pepe crew. They have their space every Thursday. They always come up and show up in the DeOrganized shows and spaces, commenting. Mark comes on regularly live when he's not in the morning show because it's early for him, but makes appearances on the night show.
Okay,
And,
we have a winner for the ice cream. Sorry, it's Isaac.
Already?
He found the ice cream.
That's good because I was gonna look for that one. It's best for me to stay away from the ice cream. So congratulations to the winner is Isaac. Way to go.
Isaac just won ice cream.
Good job, Isaac. Well done. And so we still have Roo coin. Roo is created by my good friend and legend of Stacks legend Jack Finswitch and his partner Ian Banksia. And it is just a tremendous meme community coin with so many awesome innovations and developments, including the Stacks Invaders DMT innovation on Stacks NFTs. They have Roo runes that they developed. There's all sorts of more stuff coming down the pipe, including an ordinals collection that will be coming that you need the Roo runes to participate in. So definitely pay attention to what's going on with Roo.
Yeah, let's go. Roo is amazing coin. So assistant boyfriend and only one MS. You have to find a skier. This is not exact, like you found the mountain. That's not the picture. DJ Nape, we will add you tomorrow to whitelist. Okay. Seems like you are a real person. We have still no winner. I don't see the win picture location for the skier.
In the air, huh? Well, as long as Orange didn't find it right away, I don't feel so bad about not finding it quickly.
It's in the middle of the mountains.
God, this is weird. It's not the same one. I found a skier with a parachute.
Got to do some sketchy business.
Yeah, that's actually interesting. Really was not expecting to see that. Usually when the game master says it's medium rare, that actually means it's hard. Because he was trying to
I'm
make
lost
it
in the mode.
not too easy.
It's nice when there's a hard one, though. It kind of gives everybody a chance to wander around.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I think I just found it.
I like it when it's a bit hard.
Clean it, Peace. Clean it.
That's what she said.
Guys. One pear-shaped for me today.
Okay, seems like we have a winner,
Let's go. Who is it?
and it's PeaceLoveMusic.
Let's
go.
go.
Yes, woohoo!
Let's go.
I will take my Roo. It's probably
Big
going
deal.
in the space drop tomorrow, maybe. If you tune into the show tomorrow morning, you'll find out.
Oh, you might just want to tune in for the whatever mornings with DeOrganized.
You never know.
You never know.
Was the skier at the top of the mountain or at the bottom?
He was actually a little. He was. Forget which one it was now. So I dropped it. It was the one to the east and a little bit south of the marker.
That's a tricky game. Well played, Peace.
It was actually one of the closest buttons, like the little round circles, off the street.
Crypto Lady, you was second. Tick tock.
Shout out to Crypto Lady. She's the one that won the original like treasure hunt game, right? Wasn't she the one that won the 200 stacks?
Yeah, exactly. Let's
I
go.
don't-
The next
me.
game will be the Leo game. Let me show you the picture. Single game, the little bit bigger price since Leo is growing, but in the same time game is not so easy. But you will think it will be easy. Please show the picture to everyone, and this is the last game before the jackpot game for $100. Get ready, everyone.
Right. So we got this one right now, and then it'll be the $100 jackpot round coming up. I'm sorry, I'm trying to share my screen here and I'm hitting the wrong stuff. This is the Leo round you're looking for. You got the cat out in the fields on the I'm not sure what that is. It looks like a cement post or something, and a bunch of ducks around or something out there. So you got the post and the ducks that you're going to be looking for in this next round. That's for Leo Coin, another tremendous community coin project in the Stacks ecosystem. Leo is Munib's cat, the founder's cat, and he's actually recently been named Pope. So we're really excited about that. Having some Stacks bros in the papacy now. We're good with that, and we might say we're papal bullish on that. And a huge shout out to Rubes, the creator of Leo Coin. He's been a supporter of Find2Earn since the beginning, and tremendous stuff going on with Leo and the Leo community and their NFT projects and their support for artists and everything. Tremendous project in this space, and we're super happy to have them.
Okay, the price will be 40k Leo. It's about $15, and we will go to the island in the nowhere, in the ocean. You have to find this place, but don't be happy when you find the ducks. You'll understand. Okay, you have to find exactly this like upper thing where the Leo is sitting, not the ducks.
Yeah, I think it's a cement post, but I'm not positive what it is.
Okay, let's go. The last game before jackpot game. We are launching in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The game is on.
Don't forget to like and repost the game
Let the hunt
round.
begin.
Look at all those chickens.
Oh, we're on Midway Island.
Anyone sharing the game?
Orange is playing.
Okay.
Everywhere, chickens.
It's just a small island. But you have to find the Leo chair, not the ducks. Because ducks will be everywhere.
Definitely a lot of ducks.
Yeah, people just dropping ducks. There is an island of ducks, sorry.
So if you end up on Midway Island, you won't go hungry. As long as you can catch a duck.
Now, Father Abraham, you have to find the place from the photo.
I don't know if this is the right place or not. I might have found it. It might be a different post.
Okay, that's amazing, but seems like the... Oh no, it's a different, I believe.
I think it's a different one. It looks like it's the same structure, but it's
Same
not the
structure,
same
but
location.
there is nothing behind. There is
Right.
end
I don't think it's the same one. I agree. I don't think it's the same one. Well, you would know.
Yeah, it looks similar.
I trust
But
you. Yeah,
different.
I trust that that's not the right one.
Okay, while people searching, I'm preparing the last game.
All right. The last game is the big game, fam. That's the one everyone wants to participate in. Make sure, by the way, just friendly reminder, those that have tuned in late, it's important that you guys share out the stream. It helps us grow. It helps us reach new players. And that helps us get more sponsors and more rounds. And bigger prizes.
Okay, seems like we have a winner, and it's Isaac. Isaac found this place.
Hey,
Go,
well
Isaac.
done. Isaac's pulling some wins today, boy. Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah, he won two games. Congrats.
That was
That's
definitely a little
impressive.
challenging. All right, so you guys get back. It's time for the jackpot round. Get ready. Get back to the Skull Coin page. If you have not yet, make sure you like and repost the live stream. Very important.
So my idea, anyway, today we will have winner. So let me make chances of everyone equal. So my idea to show you picture before we start the game and discuss this picture. So
Okay.
any newcomer, any new player have the equal chances with the skilled players. And we can discuss what we see. We can discuss how can we find this picture. And so when I drop the starting coordinates, you will realize where you have to find, where to look, etc.
I like it.
Nice collaboration. Good. Beautiful. I love this show. I love being here every day.
I
Yeah,
think Mel's
same.
going to win this. I really do. I'm confident. I have faith in you, Mel.
Thank you. I want to buy some SBCT, this SBTC.
I think you can actually get some right on FactFun too. If you have BTC, right now through FactFun, you can actually bridge BTC into SBTC, and it's like one confirmation. So you don't have to wait for the cap raise on Thursday if you're itchy to get in. They don't have. They don't
I
have.
had some.
They don't
I had
have
1,000.
BTC in liquidity though. So
I had $1,000 worth.
of SBTC,
Mm.
I have 1,000. I have 2,000.
No, I had. I don't have it anymore.
You had it in the.
I had it previously.
Then you can take that SBTC and put it to work on Zest for 4.41% APY.
That's right. That's right. And I will. I actually have. So I participated. I bought the minimum because I don't have a ton of funds available, but I did have about it was about $1,000, a little over $1,000 today. It was a 0.01, right? It was 0.01, and so it's like a 104, $1,050 or so this morning. And I bought in for the first launch, and then I bought in for the first cap raise. So I have two allotments of 0.01 SBTC, and both of them are earning interest on Zest in different wallets.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, did you send me the picture to share? I'm
yeah,
sorry.
PeaceLove, can you share the picture to everyone? We discuss and we play.
All right, here's
To
the image.
everyone to the stream, and maybe Orange to help you to understand the pattern, what he sees. And everyone, don't try to find this picture. It's somewhere in Italy. You have no chance to find it before the game starts.
I wonder if it's actually not somewhere in Italy. Let's make it bigger
No,
though. So
it's in Italy.
is that
So let's discuss what you see. Orange, can you help the audience?
I see grass. I see hills. I see a tanker. I see some trees. So you can conclude from that there is at least some elevation within a field. And so there should be a road next to it, or at least something resembling like a road.
Yeah, also you see the boiler behind as a main target and the town behind on
Is
the
it a
horizon.
town? It looks like
way off
yeah.
on that back hill? I think there's a town.
It's a town or just a houses on the horizon. So game will be not so hard, but it's not so close to starting location. And just follow the patterns, open satellite view, try to find this location, and everyone just get an equal footing. I hope nobody searching it yet. So are we ready? You have to find this tree, this boiler, this grass, this field. And obviously it was not in Italy. Mortals, let's go.
I saw that. That was like I know you're a better poker player than that. I knew as soon as you said it, it was not in Italy.
Let's go. We are ready to launch, and the winner
All right.
gets 30 millions of mem. It's 100.
Wow,
about
30
$100.
million meme token. Let's go.
And this jackpot was formed before. Yeah, let's go. Everyone in equal footing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The game is on.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everyone.
Normally, I
luck.
remind everybody to like and repost the game round, but I actually want you to forget that step so that if you win and I come in second, I get your meme.
Yeah, maybe some of you will stream how he finds it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Can you switch to orange on play by yourself as you wish?
He's on there, right? Yep, he's on there.
Yeah, respect your opponent, respect your enemy. If anyone wins, remember the game will continue tomorrow. We will start from 20 bucks. The jackpot is growing. The game is still and will be forever. Like we are happy to get the winner today and continue. Just get lucky, get skilled, play better.
That's it. That's all there is to it. Just keep playing.
Just keep playing. And orange shows how he plays, how he fast switches locations, teleports. Anyone can get this prize.
It's true. Anyone can win.
If nobody will find, like in a couple minutes, we will give you the clue. On the compass, we will give you the compass. Nice music, silence. Focus, everyone focused. Remember, it's not so close, like, you remember these games. Today we'll have winner. We play until the end. Okay, we have a person who dropped the location. He found the border, but it's not the one. So it's a different location. Obviously, these borders everywhere like can be. We have assistant boyfriend. Let me check. Okay, assistant boyfriend. This is not the right one location.
Yeah.
You have to find the same place, like the tree, the boiler, the view. We already played the Leo game. We playing the jackpot game. Okay, when you will be ready for the clue, we will give you the clue. Just chat say when you want a clue. We will drop the clue with the compass where you should go with the search.
Well, I will always want a clue.
You gotta drop it in the chat, bro.
No, it's megaphone, it's not the location. Okay, let us drop the clue. You want a clue? We hope everyone on the stream, because if you're on the stream, you get the huge advantage to understand where the clue the drops.
Yeah, listen, you guys got to say in the live chat if you want the clue. You got to say it in the live chat. Let us know, and we'll drop the clue.
Yes, to the clue. Are we getting? Are people responding?
Let's go. Okay. You will see the compass, and compass
Nobody has
shows you.
responded in the live chat. Nobody has responded in the live chat. Maybe no one's looking for this $100. I don't know. I don't know.
They
We
don't
had a
want it.
lot.
Everyone's so much focused, I believe. Everyone wanna like.
Nobody
other
wants to
person.
stop looking long enough to say, "Yeah, give me a clue." I think you're close.
Yeah, everyone want other person to use like his chat because he spent like. Okay, the clue is going right now. Be ready. We are dropping the compass clue. This clue will give you exact understanding where is the treasure. The next picture will be the clue with the exact compass. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The clue dropped.
All right, let's go. Let's go. That's a good clue. I like it. I like it.
I was not close.
I was already in that general vicinity.
The clue gives a lot of advantage.
Oh well, yeah, because it eliminates, very much like what you showed us yesterday.
Yeah, that's how on-chain game will works. You just eliminate the locations by buying NFTs. These NFTs will eliminate the false part of maps, and that's how the game works. You just eliminate the wrong part of maps to find the location exactly.
The music changed a little bit. That might be telling us that someone's getting close. I think someone's getting close.
Okay, we have a winner, seems like.
Hey,
Oh,
Woo!
who got it? Who got it?
It's very funny, this person who...
Is it GP?
No, GP was a second.
damn!
Oh, damn.
Okay, let me double check. That's funny that the winner is a Nixie, and this person is... We just found his multi-accounts before. And he wins a lot, but congrats, man. Seems like you prove that you are to the hunter. But let me check. Let me double check.
It does look right to me.
Yeah, just like you have go just 2 forward steps and this is location.
Damn. Congrats.
Congrats. GG's.
Oh man,
That's
GP, you were so close.
So close.
That is
dude.
so sad.
Yeah,
No,
this
you know
is
it's
like
super fun though. It's super fun. and
yeah, 11 seconds, just 11 seconds difference. Yes,
My
yes,
fat-
we count as a win because like you just have to 3 steps. Yeah.
That is, and thank you, Soul Queen, by the
still
way, for
looking
being
for
the
it.
only one that stopped looking to ask for the clue. Really appreciate you guys. I think that another fine episode of Find2Earn. Congratulations again, Nixie, for winning the jackpot prize. We will have 20. It is a double round for meme tomorrow anyway, so it will be $20 worth of meme tomorrow. And thank you all for tuning in today.
Yeah, we will revert GPSC somehow too because like it's very close. It's an ultimate game. And learn and remember, learn from the orange. He shows how he plays. Learn from the best players. Thanks everyone. It will be amazing experience. And tomorrow we will come back.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And well done, GP. Even though you didn't get it, that's such a bummer.
Congrats on
No, good
Yeah,
game.
it was a good game.
Yeah, I mean, that was
Yeah,
hard.
It's a fair game.
Uh,
Everyone knows it's a
thanks,
fair
GPSC.
game.
Amazing play. Thanks Orange for showing his skills because Orange just losing his focus because he teaching you. And everyone, that's amazing experience. Thank you. Show
Yes,
Melanie.
thank you,
PeaceLove
Orange.
Music.
Shout out to Michael, who had to drop out, who always actually helps and onboards the new people with showing his game rounds. And Mel and Zenny coming on every day and just joining us and being
Loving
helping
you.
make the show better than if it was just me talking at you. That really boils down to it. And I really appreciate you guys. So we have the Stacking DAO DeFi show is going on right now. And at 11 and just about a little over half an hour is the Stacks town hall space with the roadmap updates. Lots of alpha coming. Do not miss it. And then support the ecosystem. There's lots of shows going on today. We got Mel's show on Thursday at noon. Do not miss Mel's show, Bitcoin and Beyond. And we'll be back at you tomorrow morning with more news, more information, hopefully a little entertainment, and more rounds of Find2Earn with the Game Master every Monday through Friday on DeOrganized. Thank you all for tuning in today. I am PeaceLoveMusic. We are DeOrganized Media coming at you every Monday through Friday. All if you like us to. We'll talk to you soon. Peace out.
Mwah.